Day 2 of the Pope's historic visit to Cuba. The pontiff with another very busy day, celebrating Mass, spreading his message of hope and love. This morning, he invited all Cubans to convert to Catholicism. Our Paula Ebben will be traveling with the Pope once he arrives here in the U.S. tomorrow, and she's live in D.C. tonight. Paula, a lot of anticipation there, I can imagine.
Well, David, they are getting ready here in Washington, D.C. They have seen the crowds in Cuba, and they have been planning the details of this trip since April. Now they are 1 day away from the arrival of the first Latin American Pope on his first trip to the United States, not just as Pope, but in his lifetime. And even for the power brokers of D.C., this is not business as usual.
It's going to be very, very bad traffic, but I think it's a great visit myself.
I think it's really exciting. Everyone's really excited about it.
The papal flag flies proudly at the White House. Security is tightening as Washington gets ready for this historic papal visit.
Adjusting our schedules is definitely going to be one of the big things, probably for everybody.
Jay, originally from Newburyport, Massachusetts, says Washingtonians are looking forward to seeing Pope Francis, but it will impact his work week.
Working hard in the city and having to change our schedules based on him, you know, it's frustrating, but it's something we got to deal with, I guess, when we live in the capital.
The nation's capital hosts dignitaries and heads of state all the time without blinking an eye. But the Pope's visit is about to launch the biggest security operation in U.S. history. Between that and all the traffic congestion due to road closures, federal employees are being asked to treat the next 3 days like snow days and work from home. For those who've been staying at home on Sundays for a long time, part of the Pope's mission is welcoming lapsed Catholics back into the fold.
He's in the great tradition of the guy who got this all started, Christ himself.
Marjorie Egan is the spirituality columnist for the Boston Globe website Crux.
Catholic Church has been a lot about pushing people away. Now you have a pope who's not changed doctrine, but he's attracting people. He's drawing them back in.
As for drawing people back in, today in Cuba, thousands of people turned out to see the very popular pontiff at an open-air mass in Havana.